You're gonna have to let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I don't know what happened. Is there a limit on it, but let me know. I was running my mouth, then I looked down, Jesus, and it was black. I got battery for once in life. I have battery. So I don't know. But hopefully my people come on back in there then. But I was watching Anton Daniels' live reaction, maybe doing my own live reaction, because I just found out that everybody basically finna have a party, huh? If you gotta use all your food stamps before the first, right? Y'all call me wherever is at, wherever the party at. Let me know.
You cannot use it. Now I don't think this ever.
I'm gonna go
I'm
back.
getting food stamps for next month. But y'all want us to spend all the money on our cards by the first? So for the ones who saving their money, some of their money on their card for Thanksgiving, y'all gonna take that too? I just read an article like you're not gonna be able to use your card after the first. So whatever's not spent on that card after the first, you cannot use it. Now I don't think this ever happened like in our little history. But for y'all to tell us we not getting food stamps and y'all not letting us save them is diabolical. So the people who get
Diabolical.
1,000 and all that kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure
Just
they can
learned
split
that
that
one.
in half and use the rest for next month.
1,000.
Wait. Go back.
But for y'all to tell us we not getting food stamps and y'all not letting us save them,
Y'all welcome back. I don't know what happened. Oh shoot, where y'all at? I don't know what happened. It just shut me down like that. I thought I was chilling. Just shut me down. It shut me down, but wait, I didn't hear what she was saying
for
though.
Thanksgiving,
I heard something about
y'all gonna
$1,000.
take
Hold on.
that too? I just read an article like you're not gonna be able to use your card after the first.
Drop me a comment if you
So
in
whatever's
here.
not spent on that card after the first, you cannot use it. Now I don't think this ever
Drop me a.
happened like in our little history. But for you able to use your card.
It's her saying our little history, girl. Ain't nothing little about our history. Okay, ain't nothing little about it. But this is big news, bigly news.
The first. So whatever's not spent on that card after the first, you cannot use it. Now I don't think this ever happened like in our little history. But for y'all to tell us we not getting food stamps and y'all not letting us save them is diabolical. For the people who get 1,000 and all that kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure they can split it in half and use the rest for next month.
1,000. What do you mean 1,000? Y'all getting $1,000 a month in food? Wait a minute.
If I died tomorrow, I would want all patients with memory lapses lasting more than 2 years to know this. Few people know this.
I don't think that my household,
Even use
me,
1,000.
my daughter, and my wife spends $1,000 grocery shopping.
That's a lot.
Every single month.
That's a lot. Who getting $1,000 in food stamps? I hope that they have 7 kids. 6. That's a lot. I honestly, the most I heard, which I still feel was excessive, was homeboy baby mama. That's in my family, and I heard she gets 600, and I almost choked. Then you getting 600? You getting $600, and the kid be eating sandwiches, just sandwiches, and most of the time noodles. You getting 600? Y'all clearly don't know. I just okay. Y'all selling them, definitely selling them, cause there ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Y'all.
I'm still stuck. You. Oh, y'all eating good. Well, welcome. Welcome to the real life. Just maybe for a couple months. Welcome. Like all us out here really spending $30 on 4 items of this $10. My tacos $10. My Cafe Bustelo $5. This about the only thing under $2. You get you some spaghetti noodles, okay? Don't be okay if them kids mad at you cooking spaghetti. Get the dough. Tell them to go Uber drive or something and bring in some money, because we're having spaghetti and it's my spaghetti, so you're gonna enjoy it and you're gonna enjoy it for 7 days straight.
Getting $1,000, over $1,000 a month. Man, I thought that the average person was getting like $200-$300 a month. You know what? I'm so far removed. That's crazy. That's crazy to give people that have been on food stamps for an extended period of time. Honestly, I'm floored. I'm taking
Hey, Brad.
If y'all have not been able to get off of this with this level of assistance, with this level of taxpayer dollars for all of this time, and y'all sitting here complaining and y'all don't know how to make it shake, you don't have a deep freezer, you don't know how to stock up, you don't know how to do none of that, so now you're dependent on the government to be able to save your stuff. Also, and I don't even know if this is true or not, I'm just floored at the idea that people are getting 1,000. All right, check. Y'all gotta let me know. Honestly, y'all gotta keep me in the loop and y'all gotta let me know. What are people getting? What is the average amount of?
Do y'all know anybody that's getting food stamps? What's the average?
What they getting? Because
what's the average?
A lot of people, when I was growing up, they were selling some of their food stamps for 75%.
Discount?
50% on the dollar. So they would take somebody to the store and be like, hey, get what you want or whatever. And so if y'all was getting $1,000, more than $1,000, I'm assuming it's some people that's getting 2,000. I seen a lady, I thought she was capping when she said that she was gonna get like 3,000 or close to $4,000. How many
that
kids do you have to have, and
now.
how much are you off? So basically, y'all having kids so that y'all can be subsidized by the federal government.
Well,
that's foul, bro.
We've been knowing that, Anton, as far as people popping out babies just so they can get benefits. I've been saying that because it ain't no way that, so there's people still having babies. There's one girl I went to school with. I think I just saw she pregnant again. I think she's on 7. I think she's on 7 right now. And I never forget her popping it. I get this, and that. From the government. Like it's usually, I don't know, everybody who I've known, most of the people I've known, they pop it as if that government assistance is obligated to them. Literally, like they popped out the vajay and said, yup, I am born to receive assistance. It's almost like they worked for it. Like literally bragging. The first is here. Like they worked all month to receive that. I gotta realize again, that was meant to boost you up, boost you, but you ain't supposed to be out like 1,000. Oh man, I would be cooking for the neighborhood. I would have to cook for the neighborhood. Like, imagine. Oh, y'all finna hurt then. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot of people then. Oh my gosh. Because it's already hurting me. Like, what? $30, 5 items. Okay? I don't care. If you go to Publix, that's $20 for 2 items. Yeah. And it's been like that at Publix for a minute, so I already know. Like, oh my goodness. But y'all better do the bulk. Get the bulk beef, bulk rice, bulk everything. And quit playing. Yeah, store up. Put them crab legs down. Put them steaks, them ribeyes down. No.
That's foul. If people been doing this and been finessing the system for a long time, if they've been giving y'all that much, no wonder ain't nobody trying to get no job. No wonder ain't nobody trying to do something different.
Y'all wow.
I'm gonna keep touching on this subject.
And they got the nerve to be entitled.
She said, y'all wow.
Got the nerve to feel like they earned it, like they worked for
Thanks.
it.
The biggest baddie there is.
Oh, y'all wow for that.
I'm gonna check your page out too. Oh, sorry, Anton. Hold up, she did in her video saying y'all wow for that. Y'all wow. What I don't like is, again, yes, the entitlement. Like, who? Again, you popped out the coat and said, I deserve government. I deserved it. Like, what? And what are we doing? How long you been on it is the question. How long? Because there was at one point I did call HUD, the housing department, just to see how that works. And the lady told me that there's a waiting list to get on like that housing assistant. And people have been on there for over 10 years. I don't know how you allow somebody to get $20 rent for 10 years. That is absurd. I wouldn't work either. Hey, let's be honest. I'll say I'll work, but it won't be, I wouldn't bust my behind, clearly. If I'm paying my rent only costs $25 a month. I'm not joking. My brother said he know people who pay $25 rent and $50 rent. It's hard for me to believe too, because shoot, anybody willing to pay $300 rent, right? So I don't know. It's something real out here. Shout out to the biggest baddie and you, Brad. Who else was in here earlier? Stella. Shout out to you, Stella. But I'm gonna check out your page later. The biggest baddie there is, because with a name like that, I know you about your. Period. Let me get back to Anton. Homegirl talking about that's wild. Like, y'all, who y'all finna attack though? Who y'all finna come after though? For real. That's crazy. Like, if the government really was one person, it would be dead right now. They would have killed them by now.
Nobody trying to do something different.
Y'all wow.
I'm gonna keep touching on this subject.
And they got the nerve to be entitled.
Y'all wow.
Got the nerve to feel like they earned it, like they worked for
Y'all
it,
wow.
they deserve it. And then going off on us and saying,
thanks for the light,
wow,
girl.
Y'all wow for that. Get the fuck out of it. What are we on?
I am an EBT recipient. Yes, I had to spend cash. Yes, I had to fight for my EBT. But at the same time, I'm spending cash. My bills is due. My rent is due. Landlord, hold on, light bill, give me a few days, I never really had to do that. But if I, like now, I probably would have to do that. I never know.
And then the FP&L come on right after that. They wrong for that. FP&L, y'all wrong for that.
I hear people, the up to the class, y'all want to be bougie, the this, whatever y'all are.
FP&L been essaying people. I'm just saying, like, everything high.
You mean the people that go to work every day and the people that grind and don't take no government handouts, but let the government take a chop out of they finances and they resources every day so that they can subsidize you? You mean those people, the ones that you're not grateful to, that give up a piece of their paycheck, whether they want to or not, every single week, every single month, every single year to make sure that you're taking care of the bougie ones, right?
Looking for you.
I'll get off y'all ass to go work. And then, baby, what you think I'm doing in the rain? I got on a raincoat, baby. A Adidas coat, a shirt. It's cold, boo. But I'm
Congratulations, it's called being.
No, they one time about me, but I could be a part of the, the down class, middle class, whatever class they want to put me in.
Down class.
It's not easy. I got one child. Imagine the people with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids.
It's called not having so many kids. Man, why are y'all out here having kids that y'all can't afford? I remember I went on Dr. Phil and I said, man, listen, people that ain't got no resources, they should not be having kids because we all got to pay for that. We all got to subsidize their lifestyle. And everybody was so appalled. Oh, I can't believe he said that. It doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense.
Nobody was prepared for this. Nobody was expecting this. Motherfuckers been on Link, because that's where I'm from. Since it was paper. You got to tear it out the book and go to the WIC store, or tear it out the book and go to selected grocery stores that was accepting it, until the world started accepting it. And not still everybody even accept EBT. Link, where I'm from, in the building, food stamps, I just want to know, People do anything to survive, right? People gonna do anything because I'm gonna do whatever it takes for my daughter, you know.
What does that mean?
But there's gonna be umpteen million people's having to do whatever it takes. All type of races, not just my skin color, you know.
What
So
does that mean?
y'all don't.
I agree with what you trying to say, girl. What you trying to say? She straight up saying everybody about to riot and start stealing. Is that what I'm hearing? Because I get you got to do what you got to do, and hopefully that means picking up an extra shift. Who that is, girl? Oh, USPS, don't act up. Come on. You gonna act up. Go sit. She coming to the door. Go sit down. She about to act up. Dog go crazy. But hopefully that means getting an extra shift or something. Don't go knocking nobody upside the head.
I don't think about like, okay, boom.
So you've been on food stamps since food stamps was the booklet, was the paper ones?
Wait. On top of that, she said she been on food stamps. Stop! Homegirl said she been on food stamps since food stamps was paper. Paper. That's a long time. It's been a hot minute, you know? That's been a hot minute. Like, again, that's not a job. WIC is not a job. Food stamp, that's not a job. I think that's what people are assumed it to be over time. Have made it to be like as if you work hard and you apply for this system and you deserve to be on it to you hit your grave. No. That's crazy. $1,000. Do you realize like everybody else gotta spend that $1,000 on their actual food? Which means we can't spend that $1,000 on other stuff. That's crazy.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Ain't nobody even say nothing to you though. And that's what I'm talking about. Exhibit A. They're listening always. Did y'all hear me say ALEXA at all? No.
This store take EBT. This is where they make majority of their money. Link, food stamps, whatever we want to call it. Okay, now they ain't getting too much of a business, so now their business is running slow, or maybe they got to close their business down. Nobody thinking about the bigger picture.
Anton wrong for that though. Why are you mocking that girl? She said that she's a part of the down class. And then she going to say all these businesses they finna act up.
It's like a domino effect. One fall down, everything.
Was the paper ones?
This store take EBT. This is where they make majority of their money. Link, food stamps, whatever we want to call it. Okay, now they ain't getting too much of a business, so now their business is running slow, or maybe they got to close their business down. Nobody thinking about the bigger picture. It's like a domino effect. One fall down, everything come crashing down, which...
Let's face it, if you run a roofing company, you might be a contractor, a steady flow of leads is...
I don't know what you're trying to say.
We basically are living in a socialist environment. We live in a socialist environment, and we have basically been subsidizing everybody all this time, bro. I'm convinced. You can't sell me on anything different.
Y'all rich ass. Then people gonna be at y'all doors. Did y'all watch Purge? In the fucking building.
So a lot of people that's crying about being on EBT
Purge.
and having it cut off, honestly,
I knew that's what she was getting at. for her to mention purge. Y'all finna go people over these food stamps.
They ain't never been poor, yo. Because us poor people that really been poor, that really been through the trenches, like, we know you could go spend like $7 on a big ass bag of rice and get it popping. You can spend $4 on a big ass case of of ramen noodles and make it work. You're gonna make it work. You're gonna make it work. I grew up poor, so like we did that. We just did that. That's what we did. We sometimes you might have a wish sandwich where you wish you had something to put on the bread or wish you had bread. Period. You know what I mean? You're just gonna have to do what you.
Or you use the ends of the bread and you make it work. I was selling to people on.
Whoa. I've heard of some poor things, but I've never heard of that one, like a wish sandwich where you wish you had some bread. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Like, do you pretend you're eating and swallow it? But nonetheless, I didn't grow up poor, but my mom is definitely a resourceful one, okay? Slight hoarder, slight I need it all. It's like we're gonna make it through a nuclear war because she has everything in that pantry. That's my mom, but she gonna make it work. Like rice, beans, like that's what I was saying. Like y'all don't know how to get a big. I just said it, didn't I? Just said it. Get a big bag of rice, big bag, go in bulk. Even ramen, I be hooking my ramen up. Stay tuned, my pasta guy. I hook my ramen up. Let me show you. Shout out to Bulldog. I kind of want this right now. This carbonara, yeah, this is my favorite flavor, but this is all up and down my page. But even if you don't want to use their sauce, which I recommend, you can boil this, you know, through your egg, scallions. You know, you can hook this up, right, as some dope pasta. I love Bulldog. I love these noodles. I love the noodles. They're so good. But moving on. That man said, we made it work. He grew up poor. Like, they know how to make stuff stretch. And it appears like most people, especially if you got $1,000, even $500, $600, I hope you know how to make that stretch. And if not, you don't deserve it. Sorry.
On the Millionaire Morning Show, hey, you get an egg,
Big ass case of of ramen noodles and make it work. You're gonna make it work. You're gonna make it work. I grew up poor, so like we did that. We just did that. That's what we did. We sometimes you might have a wish sandwich where you wish you had something to put on the bread or wish you had bread. Period. You know what I mean? You're just gonna have to do what you.
Or you use the ends of the bread and you make it work. I was selling to people on on the Millionaire Morning Show. Hey, you
using
get
the ends of the bread is
some
wild.
Cinnamon. You know what I'm saying? A couple other ingredients, the ends of the bread. I got French toast, baby.
Do struggle how you struggle.
Oh,
I mean, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people that ain't gonna have to be able to get their food they really want, but you just gonna have to get what you get. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Like, but that's that new poor shit. We old poor. See, we old poor over here. So we done been struggling. You know what I mean? We done had to struggle, but
people getting thousands of dollars.
Old poor, he say. I'm old poor.
Dollars, and they're sitting there trying to make it seem like you the bad guy because you don't want to keep paying for people to be living this type of lifestyle. Why do you have to pay for other people to enjoy their lives? Where they do that at? There is no level of accountability and responsibility anywhere. And everybody just making it shake, and everybody is just having a good time. And hey, we living off the government. Ooh, but no, you living off of taxpayer dollars. And then you wonder why people are so adamant about getting off of this, because if we had more money in our paychecks, if we had lower taxes, that's why everybody keep voting the way that they voting, because don't nobody actually want to get off of government assistance, and everybody want the government to be their daddy. That's crazy.
Woo.
It's all right. We're going to find out. Democrats is going to punish y'all because they ain't trying to keep the government open. They're going to go ahead and punish y'all. Let me know what y'all think is Saturday.
Wow. This is wild. I got a lot of... It is what it is. I heard this would be the longest government shutdown, and it appears it's going to be that way. But Buddy said he's old poor. That's funny. I ain't new poor. I'm I ain't new to this, bro. I've been stretching out my ramen noodles, okay? I've been stretching out my beans and rice, okay, Roy? I've been having wish sandwiches. I've been making French toast out of the ends of bread. I hear you, Anton, but that does sound like a little burnt, like that French toast sound a little burnt. But hey, if y'all got cinnamon in there, y'all fancy. Everybody don't just got cinnamon, right? Sitting in there. I do because I love it, but is that a common? I guess if you don't got cinnamon, boy, you just do that egg. Well, if you got egg, oh, you fancy. If you got egg, you go make it French toast and go off. Go off then. I hope it's just you in the house, because, yeah, we going to have to eat up that. That is crazy. So I'm curious to know how people doing it. Oh, shoot. I don't know who this is. Who this Nikki at Night is live.
Uncompromising curiosity.
It looks like
uncompromising
she's covering
quality.
the dress lady who went viral recently. Yeah, if I had a wedding dress, I would be her for Halloween. He don't love me no more. He don't love me no more. Some people said she was lying or it was all a joke, but I don't think so. Let's see.
Yeah, I had a little tummy tuck, but
This girl really think in her head that she's skinny, and it's upsetting me and my homegirls. Like, it's really pissing me off.
I don't know what they're talking about.
oh, y'all don't have to tell me to leave him. That's done. I mean, yeah, technically we live together, and I keep that top lock. But by law, if he decides to walk up in here and get through here, and I call the cops, they're gonna tell me because it happened. They're gonna say, "Do he live here?" Hell yeah, he lives
Shout
here.
out to Nika at Night.
Together. His ID has the address on it.
So you mean to tell me she got all the energy to twerk up and down, make several TikTok videos, twerking, dancing around, but she ain't got no energy to pick up a broom, a mop, a rag? Girl.
It's easy to do
making
TikTok
excuses about
though.
cleaning up and saying that your arms hurt, but you could twerk any chance you get, pick up your phone, go live, your hand work to pick up that phone.
It's easy to twerk
can't
though.
work to pick
Nobody
up
wants to
nothing else.
clean.
So anyways, then she says, so this is my last time addressing this. My supposed friend who I had at my wedding has been messing with my husband. I understand my crash because I saw many things. Yes, I'm trying to heal. But to find out today she's been dealing with my husband too, this
Ooh.
makes me want to lose it. Then she goes and posts a story on her page to get clout lying on me and bragging about messing with my husband. What's wrong? I brought you into my house when your man assaulted you and left you alone with my husband just for y'all to do this. I even cooked and gave you birthday gifts. This doesn't make any sense. Now you're trying to get clout. You pleading the fifth and sleeping with my husband.
Lord.
So I guess this woman she's talking about, oh, hold on.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Someone in the comments said she said she was heavier in the past. Okay, she's still heavy.
I don't know what's going on.
So let's say she was heavier in the past. She's still not in comparison to Janet Jackson. And
Oh, here's another. Oh, Anton on the roll with these. I'm finna.
You know
listen
how
to
many people
another
I've
one.
seen sell food stamps to get their hair done, nails done, their toes done, buy an outfit to go to the club, drugs? A lot. If I've
Everybody?
seen it, other people seen it. You know what? That's why people don't give to. I've seen people, women, get a new man. The man got the food stamp. Now, the food stamp is for her and her kids. The man has the food stamp card and he in the grocery store buying shit that he want. People see that shit. You know what? They don't give two fucks. You know, some kids
What's up,
go
Kim
to school
Kumar?
and get breakfast and lunch, no dinner, because mama done sold the food stamps for shit that she wanted.
Yep.
People don't give two fucks. And people are saying, well, what about my kids? Well, yeah, what about your kids when you had the food stamps you out there selling them? What did you think about your children then? The fucked up shit that people do, people see that. So now people are like, I don't care. Life is about to solve life for a lot of people. But don't get mad when people don't give two fucks. Because we see so many people out there abusing that shit that they be like, I don't give a shit. You know, what about my kids? What about your kids? When you was out there doing that fucked up shit with them food stamps.
If I died
She
tomorrow,
got
I would want
she got a
all
mouth.
patients with memory lapses.
I just wasn't expecting Auntie to be cursing like that. Nah, that's it. That's it.
Environment ever since I was young, where there's a lot of people that actually have gotten a lot of money. Now, I didn't know how much money they
Kaya
were
hal
getting until I
halji.
recently
What are you
video. I didn't know that
saying?
they were
Camels
still getting
Kumar?
that type of money. But it's a lot of people that come from environments that I've come from, and because I've never actually been able to get them, or I've never actually been able to talk to anybody and say, hey, man, how much money are you getting in your food stamps? And even till today, if you go into certain environments, if you go in the hood or you go to a certain gas station and stuff like that, they'll tell you, because there's certain places that sell, used or refrigerated food or whatever, and they say, well, we accept EBT and stuff like that, corner stores or whatever, and they'll tell you, hey, man, whatever it is that you need, just go and get it. I've seen guys with their baby mama's food stamp book or whatever, and they'll say, hey, man, whatever it is that you need, let me know, and we can just go in there and get it, and you just give me the cash, or you give me this much cash, or whatever, and then I'll just whatever, so on and so forth. And then if they desperate enough, they'll even offer you like, hey, whatever, and just give me half, and I'll pay for it with my baby mama food stamp card. And it's a hustle. It's a hustle.
I know that much.
You can still go.
It's been a while, but someone definitely approached me years ago, like, I got that, whatever you need, it relates to food stamps. But let's see what this other person is talking about. Just fast forward a bit. Auntie was lit.
I'm a family of 10. I got 10 kids.
10.
Okay, 10. 2 adults moved out. I still got to feed 8 kids. Look, $100 in Walmart will do. Cold cuts, pepperoni, flour tortillas,
Mosquito, get it
cream
right.
cheese. That's for me to make my pies. Butter.
Make your pies. I thought that y'all had to get the essentials.
She gotta make her
Y'all
pies.
have 10 kids.
They
Of
like
course, I
the
had to get my
lunch.
creamer, ham.
People are nuts, bro. People are smoking.
Yes, I bought rotisserie chicken to make chicken quesadilla for the kids for dinner tonight.
Gourmet meals. These are gourmet meals.
Milk, cheese, eggs.
Look at how many eggs she got. She got a case. That's a case of eggs.
That's what my mama used.
That's a case. That's like a restaurant. It's like a restaurant.
Eggs. Hot dogs.
Yo, mama.
Understand all this.
I'm broken, bro.
Yo. He ain't lying. Like, if you doing shredded chicken and quesadillas, that's not budgeting. That ain't but you got a rotisserie, but that rotisserie is cooked already, meaning it costs more because that's a convenience you're paying for. You better quit playing and get that whole bag of drumsticks. There's a big thing of drumsticks for $5 at Walmart. And it probably could do better than that, but that's what I've been getting for my dog. But it's like, y'all don't need no quesadillas now. Again, them rice and beans stretch much further. Flour tortillas, that little bag, who that for? That's for one person. You got 10 kids? That is crazy. And yes, my mom buys that case of eggs, and it's like what? It's like 60 eggs in there, 100. It's crazy.
I'm off of it. I'm off of it for real. In every way, shape, and form. I'm over it. If y'all was looking for some form of sympathy, because a lot of people will say, well, some people is disconnected and all of this. No, y'all disconnected. Y'all are so far removed from what your reality should be that y'all have just completely, like, ain't nobody messing with y'all no more. Seriously, ain't nobody messing with y'all. Y'all thought that y'all was cooking. Y'all sitting there acting like, you know what, I'm crying to pull mouth and this and that and so on and so forth. I'm off of it, bro. You ain't no way in the world you're going to sit here and convince me that people that feel comfortable having 10 kids buying cases of eggs, and you know that they getting thousands and thousands of dollars. Ain't no way you gonna ever convince me that people that can't afford to have kids, that continue to have kids, that we supposed to keep subsidizing.
You got potties?
Whoa, man!
Don't bark at me.
Amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
What line of work are you in?
Don't bark at me.
Okay, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
You're only as good as your sales reps. And your
Don't be
CRM.
barking
What
at
CRM do
me.
you use?
We used to use one of the old legacy CRMs, but it just
Ooh, don't be
didn't
mad
give
at
us
me.
the-
You got 10 kids. Lord have mercy, Lord.
Bullshit over Snap. I work 45 to 50, sometimes 55 hours a week. I understand some of you blue collar boys, I'm still part-time compared to you. I'm okay with that because I am a full-time employee, but my wife works 40 hours a week and we can still manage to keep food in the house. Yes, it's expensive, but all of our bills get paid and food stays in our house. Why do we as taxpayers have to put food in your fucking house?
I agree.
Why can't you fucking go get a job? I'd really like to know that. I get some people are disabled, but then there's the lazy shits that don't want to get off their ass and don't want to go make a paycheck and want.
I agree with him. I agree with them 100%. People just be having sex. They be having kids. They be out here busting it down for a real one. They be out here doing things that they ain't supposed to do. And then they be getting their nails and their hair done and all of this stuff. They be preserving styles and doing what they want to do. And then they'll
Real
get
natural.
mad at you for basic.
Gotta pause there. You see this? Very, very low maintenance. But hey, that's just me. I understand a lot of girls are high maintenance, but you cannot be high maintenance if you have a family and your income don't match that. That's just about you not high maintenance. You're mid maintenance or below low maintenance. Like you have to act your wage, as they say. Like you can't get nails every time. Like I've heard, I done seen it. People can't pay rent. Friends behind on their car note. But baby, they always look good at her. They always had the hair done. They always had nails. They always had some new type of makeup. Makeup is expensive. I keep looking at the dough because it's Halloween. But yeah, you gotta cut back on something. Like I don't care anybody who on TikTok, YouTube, any platform, and you see their nails and some fresh tracks in. Type, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And they'll tell you that's a necessity. Having your nails done is not, and it's not acrylics. Like what you can do is just put some clear coat and you good. Matter of fact, you done been to the salon enough to know how to do them, baby. I've been what? Not nowhere near as much as the average girl, but let's be real, right? We seen Ming do it enough to know. You know exactly what top coat, bottom coat, middle coat. You know what machines to get. It's all on TEMU. If you don't, I'll drop it. It's all on TEMU. It's all on Amazon. Like, there's so many ways to cut back. And there's so many cute hairstyles, like for the girls. For the girls, y'all know, we could do whatever hairstyle. So it's like, choose your hairstyle and choose wisely, girl. Hold that baby in, but do your washes. Do your washes, because I'm tired of y'all with the wig caps now. Acting like it ain't real hair under them wig caps. Y'all gotta wash under them wig caps now. Quit playing. Happy Halloween. Funny onions, y'all.
Saying, hey man, I don't want to keep paying for your lifestyle. Y'all need to get a job. What? You a uppity one. No, it's people like him every single day. He work, his girl work, Everybody is grinding. Everybody is trying to figure it out. Everybody's trying to see how they can make ends meet and do things differently, or, you know, they work and put in more hours. If they want the life that they want, they just got to do what they got to do. And then you got people on the flip side that have 10 kids, or people that feel entitled to your money. You're supposed to take care of them also. And that's the way the system works. That's the way it's set up. Honestly, we've been operating under a form of socialism for a long time now anyway. And I'm sick of it.
Sorry for if you're not. I'm watching Anton Daniels talk about more food stamps. It's just a hot topic right now. It's just a hot topic. Hold on.
Tired of it. I don't want people to starve, but at the same time, I don't think that this way is going to work for much longer, because really the people that's revolting is not even the people that's on food stamps. It's the people that's paying for the people that's on food stamps. And then they want to sit there and say that we need to raise taxes even more. You see them over there in New York saying that we need to raise taxes even more. We need to do this even more. We need to take more from the people that create the jobs, from the people that subsidize and pay the majority of the taxes. The top 1% pay the majority of the taxes inside of the United States of America. And they want to tax you more. And these people ain't even appreciative.
Thanks for the like.
They telling you that they're going to
I hate people that call and be like, you say hello, and there's this long pause. And then you hear a robot, which I like to call them, say hello. Then there's a long pause. I'm not going to say anything back. Like, you called me. Speak. I just hang up after that. For the telemarketers, y'all better figure out something else. Who is my dog barking at? Roy.
40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I would love to know what y'all think inside of the chat. I really would.
If you've tried.
Shout out to Anton for pulling some of these videos.
And at trading and investing.
I've been seeing some stuff too on TikTok, and I'm going to start documenting it, because it's wild. It's really wild. Like the stuff that I see on TikTok, the comments, like, oh, especially the TikTok lives. Like, that's what I'm going to be bringing y'all to. Like, man, I think people realize, like, when they're live, like, stuff just don't stick to the internet. But we be in there watching. We definitely be in there watching. But shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all who's been kicking it with me. The little of you. You feel me? But I have yet to do what I'm supposed to do. Why is life like this? Okay? You guys know I could have cleaned the entire kitchen by now. The entire kitchen. These are great. I nibble on these because they're high calorie. And this flavor is so good. 220 calories. For half a cup, that's a lot. That's a lot of calories. I like to mix this with my smoothies. You see all that on my page. All in my page. I'm going to drop this as well in my... Well, I can't drop this. If only Walmart would sponsor me, then I'll be able to tag this for you all. But instead, since Amazon allows me to, I'll drop my blender. I have this Bomb Ninja blender that's just like... If you know, you know. As a cook, if you know, you know. It's all about the equipment that you're using that makes it so much fun when you cook in the kitchen. So much joy. Seriously, you have so much more fun because it's like everything's smoother. Life is easier, you know? That smoothie. That's my first smoothie that, my first blender that's auto blend. So I loved it. Once you hit smoothie, I can walk away. and it'll blend at its own pace. I love that. I love that. But shout out to Ninja. I did have one from Walmart. I think it was like $13, and I got a nice 13 days out of it. So I'm not gonna say the brand, but I did get the cheapest one. But you know, you get what you get. You get what you get. I think this probably came with it, but these last forever. But the actual machine piece where you blend it doesn't. Go figure. Go figure. Come be the man now. Come be the brands I need. Tell me you don't think again. I want it. Oh my gosh. I think I was melting the bottle. Wow. Look at that. Girl. It has a little wow. Look what I did to the salt shaker. It has a face. This is what happened when you run your mouth. So what happened was I had this next to the pot, and the pot was next to the handle, and the handle was hot because it was next to the pot. So this got hot and it didn't stop. Bars. But yeah, it melted my salt shaker. That's okay. This is the cheap one. Wow, look at that. I probably shouldn't eat this now because now there's probably plastic on my pepper, huh? Be careful in the kitchen. Be careful. Be mindful, right? Be mindful. Alexa, play Fox News.
Fox News Radio from TuneIn.
Welcome to TuneIn.
I just wanted to recap.
It's going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy